and you're saying that Ryan's talent. But what you have to realize, all that really matters is her. Okay? She's what people are gonna buy. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about your guitar player. They don't give a fuck about the drummer. That's what she's gonna sell. And if you can't wrap your head around that, don't quit your gig. Because that's how it is. This is the music fucking business. And that's really the truth. And that's what I saw. I saw her, right? And I went, she can be a star. And that's, you know, it's not about your fucking drummer playing a triplet. No one cares. It's about her. Her image and her singing the song. That's why Katy Perry and Pink and Christina Aguilera, all them people, but you're a rock band.
Right.
Okay, you play guitars and you have a bass. You don't have synthesizers, you're not a dance band, so you have to make a big, tough, rock pop sounding record. And that's what it is. You can't trip on, oh, well, my drummers play too much, always. They always do. They always get in the way of the song. So yeah, I have dumbed down the drums. But the guitars are gonna be like fucking melting your fucking head back. And the vocal melody, right? So you gotta think like that. And like, look, does it matter if I'm in Tesla or not? Not a fucking bit. You know what matters? Jeff Keith. Jeff Keith's the singer in Tesla. That's who motherfuckers pay to come and see. They don't give a fuck if Brian Lee's in that band. They couldn't give a fuck. It's Jeff. It's Jeff and the songs, right? And Frank's guitar playing is great, but people want to hear the song and the singer. That's why Aerosmith is so huge. You think people care if Joe Perry's in Aerosmith? They don't. They care about Steven Tyler. Right? They cared about Rod Stewart. You know, so you got to think like that. But I understand. It's like, I know this is like weird for you guys because no one's probably tear apart your songs, or I don't know what you've done before because I just don't. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't have time. I mean, I picked you guys. I liked what you did, and so yeah, the drums are dumbed down. And look, ultimately, at the end of the day, if you don't like what we do here, you don't have to. It's no sweat. I mean, you're getting exposure, I'm getting exposure. It's no big deal. You know what I mean? You can go back to your version of Lizzie, the way you had it. But I think, and I almost bet, that at the end of the day, you'll have a different opinion. But, you know, you're like, fuck, this dude's fucking up my song. He's fucking completely fucking it up. What's he doing?
And I knew what was in store for the day. I knew that it wasn't going to be the same song coming out as it was going in. I knew that, and I've kept an open mind. But it was just a lot of things that I was like, okay, like my mind was way open, and it's like, well, we can't go anymore, kind of thing. But I mean, I just wanted to say something now.
That's fine.
Instead of waiting until
you guys
the
can
end.
say anything. It's fine, and you won't sway me because it's just not how it's going to go, right? Mm-hmm. So you'll either come out of this loving it or hating it, one or the other. And I think you'll come out of it learning some things like, wow, okay, maybe we didn't like what he did, but it might open up his mind.
Right.
I mean, you didn't have a hook in the beginning of this song. Now you do. You know what I mean? So it's just, you just can't be precious. Just all I ask is keep an open mind.
Yeah, no,
right?
absolutely.
I mean,
we came into this whole thing with an open mind, for sure.
The second verse drums, I just think there's no groove to it. I don't feel a groove because it's monkey-esque.
We're listening to drum. What groove? What groove are you talking about? I mean,
the drums just seem like I said. There's a certain groove that the guitars already have that we've been working on. That just the drums just don't. I don't see it.
Hold that thought till we're done.
All right.
Till after I get your ass in there and make you like locked in them drums, because there's going to be the groove when you drill those fucking eighth notes. So a drum set that's fucking gridded and locked down tighter than Hawk's acid power died, and you're going to feel the groove. You're listening. See, I'm hearing it 5 steps down the road,
Right.
and you're listening to a drum track. You're tripping.
Well, that's why, you know,
Right.
my initial question was, what's your vision for the end of the song?
And I can't.
I
I guess, Roxy, to answer your question, I can't explain that to you.
Right.
I can only do it.
I was trying to like get into your head for a second so that.
Right, but I can't. It's
Right.
honestly, I wish I could. I wish I could say, well, we're gonna do this and this and this.
Right.
It just kind of happens, right? And I just kind of do it. It's like throwing paint on a canvas, right? And you throw some more paint. You go, I don't like that paint. You take that paint down and put some more. That's all it is. It's a canvas, and we're just throwing stuff up there and see what sticks. And when it's all done, you go, okay, that makes sense. So, I mean, I wish I was genius enough that I could be like, you know, say, well, we're gonna and write it all out and say, well, here it is, and check it out.
Right.
It's not that easy.
Yeah, of course.
But you can't just listen to the drum track.
So here's my question though, because you know we know she's the star. That's plain and simple, and we can say that with a lot of bands. But how do we, the new generation, how do we breed to the next generation? You know, much like, you know, Paul McCartney, yeah, he was the frontman and songwriter, and I believe that he's the only songwriter of the Beatles, and that's
John
different.
Lennon was pretty good, but McCartney was better.
Right. And then that bred to this level, and it's just like, this is
What
my
happens is
opinion.
people see her and connect. Right? A perfect example is, okay, I'll make it really simple. Gwen Stefani, No Doubt. People love that band. Anyone give a fuck about the other 3 guys in No Doubt? Not a goddamn bit.
Eric Stefani when he was still in it.
No one cares. Right? So, I'm just telling you. But when she was with that band, it was cool. But the focus was on Gwen Stefani.
Right.
And you have the same situation here. You know, it's the focus is going to be on Roxy.
Hey, this is Brian Wheat with Big Break Session. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And we'll see you next time. Let's fucking rock.